Hi and welcome back to the Barren Flights. This is just a very quick update really on some modifications that you can do to your Clik 25. Some of them are suggested by Henry and some of them are suggested by the other flyers that are there. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the undercarriage. So with the undercarriage, as you probably already guessed by now, if you've already flown one of these, you need to put a cross piece in. I'm going to show you how I did mine. I did mine completely different to Henry. What I did, now I didn't have any 1mm spare carbon fibre rod, so I had to use a 2mm. And what I did was, I deglued these 2 points here, and I popped a hole in the back of this here. So this strengthener is now part of the axle. So it goes all the way through there and all the way to the end there on both sides. I'll pop them in, cut the carbon fibre to length, and then to secure the wheels, I'll put a little bit of heat shrink on there, stop the wheel coming off. Right, you'll need to change the wheels for something a bit more solid. You can use light ply if you want to. These are 16mm wheels, so if you can use 16mm wheel, it'll be the same size as the original, and they will give you good purchase on takeoff. You'll tend to find that these will splay apart basically when you set it on the ground or when you're landing. That's undesirable because the prop will hit the ground and you don't want that to happen. So that's the first thing I did. It wasn't particularly difficult to do, but you just need to use some care. Now what I did do was I need to put this receiver here. Right, so just pop that there just for a second, out the way. Now the other thing I did was I changed the speed controller. Fortunately it's upside down there. I put in a 15 amp, it's a ROSH, I can hardly read the writing in my eyes, so that's that bad, programmable. Now this was a little bit lighter, so just to, gain a little bit less weight, I know it's bad English, but gain a little bit less weight is, well, put it in the comments to correct my English. I'm usually pretty good, that sort of thing. And that gets put there with the Velcro. Okay, now, centre of gravity. Centre of gravity in the manual is here. Right, it's recommended by all the flyers that where your servo is there for the elevator, that front edge there, that servo, that's where you want your centre of gravity, just there. Okay, so that's one other modification. Now if I turn this up a little bit, this one's quite good because you'll be using this type of rubber band. It's not an elastic band. It's a sort of band that you get with tap washers and stuff like this. Now, this one Henry put me onto. What you really need is these. Now, I don't know what they're called. I'm not entirely sure. Henry knows what they're called, but he rates them and he said these are brilliant. He said they never come off. He said, but they do tend to snap if you try and take them on and off too many times, and they're quite light. So if you know what these are or what they're for, and you get hold of some, because he doesn't seem to know where he's got his from for some reason, I don't know how. And he's my only supplier of these, so you got those. Okay, now then, take the prop off. The prop is an 8-inch, and everybody said put a 7.4 on, 7x4. So I'm going to put on the 7x4. I've got a brand new one here. Now you want to, for electric, for those of you who are not totally au fait. Electrics need a different kind of prop. Okay, don't use ones for what the Americans call gas engines, or we call it internal combustion. You need a electric one, so 7x4E for electric. Okay, this one's £3.5, so they're not mega bucks. Now, you will probably find, depending on what motor you're using, that shaft is going to be a different size. So I'm just going to try that on. Yeah, so I'm going to need a collet. So the collets will come with the pack. There's one way of checking what size you need. You get a drill gauge, okay, and just keep trying it on until you find one that fits. Okay, that's a 6, 5.5. 5.5 to 6 is your best fit, so that's probably going to be an imperial size. I do have an imperial gauge, I just don't have it to hand, so that will go like that. I'm going to take this away and put that centre part in. Right, we have a nice snug fit there, and there is the new type of band. So what was left? There was something else left. Batteries. Batteries. You're going to love this. Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. Okay, swap the battery. All right, this is what I'm going to use now. These are slightly lighter, 300 milliamp. They're going to have the JST plug on them, which is what the speed controller has. And what you do is you will put those, position those on top here, just there, just so. Now, as you'll probably find, ripping these up again can be sometimes a little bit problematic. So, one of the chaps said to me, "Oh, you want to do this?" So let's pop you down again. Okay, black tape, PVC tape, right? Or we actually select electrician's tape, so it's what we call insulation tape. This is what you do. Pop that round the centre, like so. Okay, so then hold that back up again. When you come to put your battery on and take it off again, it still sticks, but it's only half the effort. So you've got 2 points of contact there, so the whole thing, and that thing will stay on. The other thing I will do, it's up to you, your choice whether you want to or not. I'm going to pop a hole in here, right just there. In fact, you know what, I'll go and get the knife now. Nice sharp one, and I'm going to pop that in. Now, this one's there, so I'll pop it in there, I think. Okay, then that can stay where it is, and all you got to do then is connect that up there. Okay, and you got better access to it. Now those are the topical tips. Now I will be going back to the indoor flying, I think at the end of the week, see if I can pick up some more tips and hints. Henry's told me he can't be there, so which kind of defeats things a little bit. Let me just turn this around if I can. There you go. So it's a bit disappointing Henry can't be there. because the whole idea really is he's going to make me look a fool while he dances around the sky indoors, and I'll be the blithering idiot. But I will learn how to do things. So I'm going to do my best without Henry being there this week. Then I think there's one more week after that. Okay. Now, before I go, I'm trying out new like and subscribe videos.
To keep my content interesting, I need sponsors, yeah? So, like and subscribe. If you don't, well, I can always raise my score to 81.
And I'd like to get your opinion on them. Do you like them or do you not like them?
You better be subscribing to the Baron Flights and ringing that bell, you varmint! And what about hitting that like button?
I'd really like to know. Somebody said they like the general. Look, do me a favour, will you? Press the like button and then subscribe. Thank you very much. Best. But I'm just trying out new things to grip your interest. So I'm just trying to put a bit of humour in. You'll tend to find that after the credits, I've been doing this for a long time now, after the credits there's usually a little funny video at the end of it. So incentive to go and see what's at the end there and get to the end of the video. Okay, so there you go. There's some modifications for you, and I hope you find this very useful, and share it with your friends, etc. And happy flying. Catch you later. Bye.
You know, the last time I went out drinking with the Baron Flights, I ended up legless.
Au revoir, Lucia.